You never know, you're a shame. Emily wrote a letter to the world, but the world sent it back by return. Just another lonely American girl. You never knew just what she had written. Emily, you kept it all hidden. Emily dwelled in possibility until she became a single lover of the strangest trinity. Her affinity with an illusion. They found her voice hidden in a box by her window. 1800 poems there lay fallow. She begged a line to this poet's sorrow. Leather-bound hands stitched together, little booklets glittering treasure. Emily wrote a letter to the world, but the world sent it back by return. Just another lonely American girl who never knew just what she had written. Emily, you kept it all hidden. Waving you goodbye. They speak to me with music, placing tunes into my head. Ply me with the lyrics and things they often said. Don't be afraid and they won't hurt you. Don't be afraid, they were once like us. Don't be afraid, they want to help you. Just show them a little trust. They remind me of emotions from a long forgotten past. A brief history of times, of souls who are now lost. Some heed their intuition, others trust a random chance. Others turn and pray for guidance, but I know them at a glance. Don't be afraid, they won't hurt you. Don't be afraid, they were once like us. Don't be afraid, they want to help you. Just show them a little trust. now and you will see that from the corner of your eye. Fleeting shadows of dark clouds waving you goodbye. Don't be afraid, they won't hurt you. Don't be afraid, they were once like us. Don't be afraid, they want to help you. Just show them a little trust. Oh. As we disappear down from the dark into darkness, we hollowed out the earth, hewing out a living for whose worth there had to be something better than this. For those desperate hours under the pit, let's all come together to find our place in this world. In this world, we don't need no cathedrals, no minsters of stone, just a tin tabernacle close to our home. Place for us together to worship, hope and pray that there's a better life on the other side, and we'll all meet there one day, one day, one day. Told us we could buy an iron outer shell, but we would have to build it ourselves. It's strange to buy the iron we found beneath the earth, forged with our blood and sweat, and sold back to us for a peck upon rent. The farmer gave us land, we dug the foundations, followed the plans, and our tin tabernacle rose up to the sky, to the sky. We don't need no cathedrals, no minsters of stone, just a tin tabernacle close to our homes, a place for us to gather to worship, hope and pray that there's a better life on the other side, and we'll all meet there one day, one day, one day.
was taking photographs in a forest. Good shots in a glade illuminated in intense silence. I needed to rest when the paddle pummeled my chest. Little deaths. Shocked at the bare hospital wall, with inevitable words scrawled without care. You don't know me at all. No reply. Why? Nearly, but not quite. Clearly not right. There's something there. Little deaths slide through the door, crawling into clouds on a scan, heaps on the floor, where I ask you to stand and say it out loud, if you can. Second best. Failed the test. Little deaths. Suggest no regrets. Keep it clear and sincere. What was there that isn't here? Florentines with New York smoked chocolate and Gothic licorice ice cream, all falsetto euphoria on an acidic yellow slipway. Plein air, silence, still life, subtle watercolour fractals, mid-brain, black substance, potent dopamine receptors, and how I wish that this railing is your hand, my friend. I swear I can see our souls in the lichen, and an auburn woman all flither picker hemmed with Irish broken veins on the curve of a cob.
So this is called Bongo. It's all in the offbeat dance floor, quaking beneath the feet of a Friday night, beats ringing from Kingston, and the feel of the windrush pushing you on to get up, stand up for your rights. And though Marley is righteous, the fight just left you, and you're smiling instead. Now Prince Buster's in your head, Rico's in your shoes, Rocksteady in your legs, man, you just can't lose. And the walls are sweating out the regrets of 50 years of drunken punters who were shunted outside in the freezing night air of a steel-headed town. No welcome there except the spirits of sailors who landed up unlucky and left behind their DNA in the heartbeat of the shack where the beats are black and no quarter is given in a joint that's riven with street girls and lager louts, cast-offs and cast-outs who went home on ships, tales dripping from their lips about the things they saw, the memories they built, the legends born, and the blood that was spilt at Club Bongo International. The spikes of global corporations, sanctioned to stand still, they swap stories, crutches, and heaven-sent substances, dulling the winds that whip off the canal. Swaddled in the rags of what once was a parka, a hand-me-down girl landed down on the curb, fits in with the hoodies, newfound bosom buddies, and the drugs do the rest. Each doorway a sob waiting for a sleeve, suffer little children with nothing to believe.
Who'd have thought he'd be welcomed back with open arms into the court after all those years he was missing? Off his head, gone cuckoo in the wilds, rambling baddie style, possessed by some demon, so the story goes. I clocked him once up on Godfolter Hill, naked under the full moon, flapping about like a turkey, trying to fly, though I said naught to no one at the time. Then, Mrs. Gilmore said she saw him while out walking poor Monmouth in Honeypot Wood, racing around with antlers strapped to his head. Oh, it just wasn't right. It's enough to send any dog over the edge and scaring the life out of the bairns that venture from the village. After the moot, the men took up arms, beat a line through the trees, drumming an old battle tune on buckets, till up in a willow by Bottom Brook they found a nest, man-sized, woven from wicker and moss, skeletal remains of small mammals, fish, frogs, crude runes scratched into bark, but its occupant long gone. Then the plague of dreams began. From a goose egg hatched a fox that wore the head of an ass. A heron called an assembly of birds who sang all feathers to flame. The moon gave birth to a star, all our cups filled with blood, and a hedge sow crowned a she-mole upon a beehive throne with a coronet carved from an apple. We found a longboat wrecked at the foot of High Force. Among its timbers a drowned maid, her eyes closed with sealing wax, mouth stuffed with wool, enchantress in her first death phase. We hanged her from the willow for 3 nights, then burned her in the nest to fine white ash, just to be on the safe side.
I don't like to feel overdressed. You've just been fired, your passport's expired, you've cancelled that trip to the Bahamas. Stay home instead, watch telly in bed, then go shopping in pyjamas. Your boyfriend's mashed, the buggy's been bashed, the kids want some cheesy llamas. You're under the cosh, too posh to wash, you might as well go shopping in pyjamas. You need new rags, you've run out of fags, your voice is as rough as Robert Palmer's, so spray on the tan, get down to Matalan, where you can do your shopping in pyjamas. You're living the dream, it's a cultural meme with endless, mindless melodramas, but you're too depressed to bother getting dressed, you're gonna go shopping in pyjamas. You won't stop swearing when I ask what you're wearing. You say I've seen too many panoramas. You're an urban clown in a dressing gown going out shopping in pyjamas. If you need fresh milk and things of that ilk, but you don't support local dairy farmers, just go al fresco and sleepwalk to Tesco where you can do your shopping in pyjamas. I may be a snob for calling you a slob for wearing clothes just like Bananaramas, but I think it should be said, you don't go back to bed if you've been out shopping in pyjamas. You look like a nutter with your gym jams in the gutter, and doctors say it should alarm us. When you're back under the sheet, there'll be germs on your feet if you've been out shopping in pyjamas. Observe the demographic of early morning traffic. See parents dressing up as Dalai Lamas, dropping off the kids, rubbing their eyelids, and then going shopping in pyjamas. If you wear silly clothing, expect fear and loathing and probably some instant karmas. Your plans may backfire if you're in the wrong attire, e.g. shopping in pyjamas. There's a time and a place for a genuine case like a cocktail bar in Las Palmas or afternoon tea on Ward 23, but I wouldn't go shopping in pyjamas. Now this may be a rumour or just twisted humour, but some witnesses saw the Obamas. In a radio shack, both Michelle and Barack were allegedly seen shopping in pyjamas. I don't like Cornish pasties or single Gloucester cheese. Grimsby fish is not the dish I want with mash and peas. Don't feed me Scottish salmon or finest Orkney beef.
Mowbray pie won't satisfy. Stilton gives me grief. The best scran for this hungry man is none of the above. Bring me a teaside parmesan from Middlesbrough with love. Gonna wrap my lips around some chips, garlic dips and parmo. Fillet pork or chicken breast. Breadcrumbs on each side. Flattened out, then compressed, methodically deep fried. Coated well with bechamel, some cheddar on the top, and something spiced, sliced and diced. I'll tell you when to stop. Don't forget that bag of chips, the salad box and drink, nor, of course, the garlic sauce. That's everything, I think. I can't wait to decimate that great big plate of parmo. Now here's a history lesson for people who don't know which mystery delicatessen invented the parmo. Borough, 1958, restaurant, Linthorpe Road, Nikos Harris American Grill, cookery a la mode. Adapting an Italian meal, here's how it all began. He substituted pork for veal in escallop parmesan. So get a map, fill the gap, go find your nearest parmo. The parmo's widely recognised, its reputation grows. It's featured in the papers and on the television shows. There's been at least one critic who tried to spoil the fun. Someone quickly paid him off with a parmo in a bun. Available in restaurants and takeaways near you. Selected mobile kitchens, retail outlets too. Fill the neff with Jeff the chef. Go cook yourself a parmo. I can't wait to decimate that great big plate of parmo. Gonna wrap my lips around some chips, garlic dips and parmo. Thank you. I saw this pale-faced lunatic perform a painful party trick. Then I felt a nasty prick. I was bleeding from below the head. Everything was black and red. I lashed out with my garlic bread. This vascular spectacular, to use the vampire vernacular, is typical of Dracula. I'll go and ask a boffin to find his rotten coffin. Then I'll ask a vicar to stab him in the ticker. Do vampires like the taste of blood, or are they just misunderstood? Whoops, there goes the neighbourhood. That gothic ghoul is still undead. He's living in a tackle shed. I should have gone to York instead. First you'll feel his icy breath, then you'll get the kiss of death. Who's he think he is, Macbeth? Let's open up his wooden box, stick him in the village stocks, and then kick him on the equinox. I'll go and ask a boffin to find that rotten coffin. Then I'll ask a vicar to stab him in the ticker. I caught the bus to Whitby town. I saw the count in his velvet gown. He scared me with a scary frown. He ambushed me outside the arcade, stole me plastic bucket and spade, then confiscated me cherryade. He was on the pier, acting queer, squirting ketchup on anyone near. It's time he tried a new career. He played I Spy with his evil eye, bit the girls and made them cry. It put me off me fisherman's pie. I'll go and ask a boffin to find that rotten coffin. Then I'll ask a vicar to stab him in the ticker. I saw him at the midnight mass pretending to be middle class. Then he bit me on the card of pass. I opened up my bag of tricks, took out a shiny crucifix, then quickly ate 3 Weetabix. I tracked him down to the Elsinore. He was singing Murder on the Dance Floor, auditioning for Geordie Shore. A cleverly disguised piano player removed a prosthetic outer layer, then emerged as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No need to ask a boffin to find that rotten coffin. Buffy did it quicker. She stabbed him in the ticker.